お前はもう死んでいる。
What's going on, guys? It's Trevor Plays here, back again with another manga live reaction. I know that I'm a little bit late on the release of the chapters, but hopefully I can get these out for you guys in time for this week. I also have some more reaction videos coming out as well. But yeah, and I also got a new shirt and stuff. I got a few new shirts actually, of My Hero stuff. So this is the one with all the characters. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So obviously, if you could tell, we're going to be reacting to My Hero. This is chapter 305, titled Izuku Midoriya and Tomura Shigaraki. Okay. So I'm just going to get right into it, so that way there's no delay. We're just going to get right into it. So, Nana Shimura, tell me, can you kill Tomura Shigaraki? Deku, that's not a request. I'm asking about your resolve. You looked at him and saw someone who looked like he needed saving. That's what you thought. We know that much because we're in sync with your emotions. The issue is, he sure didn't look that way to us. No doubt he's suffering, what with All For One taking over his meat suit. But that don't mean the kid is hoping to be saved. Even in a sitch like that, his eyes were filled with nothing but hate. That's how he was groomed. My brother's own damaged body now holds him back. So, it's likely that he schemed to hijack the boy's body and soul as part of a grand plan to acquire One for All. First me, then my successor in. That bastard tried stealing One for All from us twice and failed twice. Bending and breaking the basic principle for One for All takes a powerful will and emotion strong enough to override One for All. Emotions so strong they're too much for one person to bear. We're thinking he's trying to use Shigaraki's hatred to get the job done. The rule is that only the will of One for All's wielder can affect it. But your rage is starting to eat away at that very rule. Because the origin of One for All was itself a powerful will that refused to submit to All For One. The basic premise is that One for All is tasked with destroying All For One. It seemed that Yagi accomplished this but my tenacious brother managed to rise again. Nana Shimura, Izuku, I know telling you this is incredibly unfair to you, especially after all that talk about how you can't walk away from this. Tomura Shigaraki is my grandson. To better fight All For One, I removed myself from my son's life, and Tomura was the end result. It's beyond shameful for an adult who's failed over and over to burden a boy of 16 with her own debts. I know that, but all the same, if that thing grows into the ultimate evil, then nobody will be able to stop it. Someday, you will fight against that ultimate evil, perhaps, It won't be enough to simply forgive him or try to come to an understanding. There are some people in this world who cannot be saved. God, this is very, very intense. If a person who looks like they need saving actually turns out to be someone beyond saving, will you have the resolve to kill him if that's what it takes? And then it zooms in on everybody's faces. And then now we have Deku talking. I could see he was hurting, or rather, I could feel it. When Shigaraki's consciousness invaded One for All, when he was focusing so hard on his own dream, I felt it inside. All that rage. I felt a little boy crying. Up till now, I've come up against all types. They've refused to back down, so fighting was the only way to stop them. And we see Muscular, Stain, and Overhaul. But I never understood what made them turn out that way. If I had, maybe things would have worked out differently, as it shows Gentle and Labrava. Or, who knows, maybe I still would have had to fight them anyway. Shigaraki killed so many people. He's hurt people near and dear to me. And we see Aizawa, Endeavor, Gran Torino, and Bakugo. And yet, as we see middle page is baby Deku and baby Tomura Shigaraki. One for All is a power meant for saving, not killing. All Might taught me that. And not just me. All Might and all of you who've built up this power have given hope to countless people out there. I get that this power was first meant to destroy that evil, but you've all given your lives to link the chain this far, and I think there's another big purpose behind it, as now the fog is fading away, but we're also seeing a young kid Deku, and he's actually being able to talk to them now. And we see the fiery image of All Might crying. Maybe there is no other way besides killing. And I don't know what I'm gonna do when that time comes. But I want to save that little boy. And Nana's starting to cry. The first user is good. That's why we have your back. And he looks over at All Might. It's fortunate that our power passed to you two. And then he puts his hand on Nana's shoulder. Sorry for testing you like that. Gran Torino still lives. So, when you wake up, please give him my best. But we've been blessed with wonderful disciples. Now, play nice, you two. You have to cooperate with our successor. He needs your help to unleash his full power. As we see the second and third users' backs. So apparently, technically, they were put in timeout. So it seems like next chapter, possibly. Maybe not. Maybe we're gonna go back to the world and Deku's gonna wake up. But what it seems like is possibly in the next chapter, we're going to get the reveal of the second and third users, and what they look like, and possibly mentions of their powers. So that's really cool. I'm really looking forward to that. And overall, this was a really good chapter. You know, I love seeing this stuff with, like, when we have stories like this that have, like, previous users of some type of power or whatever, and we get to see them and we get to kind of know their personalities and what they were like and all that. It's pretty cool. And it's really cool to see this and how all of their interactions are with each other. So it's really cool. And yeah, this does seem like this is going in a way where, yes, it looks like Deku does want to save Tomura Shigaraki. Now, do I like that? No, not really. I do like the fact that, you know, even the previous users even noticed that, you know, he's full of hatred. He's possibly becoming this ultimate evil that will eventually be unstoppable. So if the only way to stop him is to kill him, then it has to be done. But obviously, you know, Deku was like, no, All Might has taught me, and not only him, but all of you have built up this power that then was passed on to him, and then he is the one who has saved countless people, and now it's Deku's turn, pretty much, because he knows All Might and all the stuff he's done. So for him to then continue on that legacy with the same power and everything, then it seems like that's where that's going. And I mean, if it happens, it happens. I'm not going to, if it happens, it happens, but if it's handled well, then I'll be okay with it. It does seem like as each passing day Horikoshi's writing does get better, and the storytelling and stuff that's going on in My Hero, I'm really enjoying it. Sure, it has its ups and downs with many people and opinions and stuff like that, and I'm definitely one of them as well. There are some ups and downs in this series that I don't like, but I will say though that this was really good. So if you guys like this, then please hit that thumbs up button. Leave some comments down below on what you guys thought. And if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe and notification bell to be notified anytime I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys next time.